I'm going to win a Stanley Cup without trading. We can draft, we can sign free agents, but under no circumstances can we trade. I let the computer draft my team, and highlighting this team is Elias Pettersson, Zach Werenski, and Jacob Markstrom. But first, we gotta do some signings in free agency. So fast, I'm giving you a 2-year deal worth $1.7 million per, Gaudreau $1.3 million for the next 3 seasons, Donskoy $1.3 million for the next 2, and Lyubushkin, you're getting $750K for 1 season. The toughest part about this challenge is going to be managing the cap. We can't afford to have any bad contracts on this team, and we also need the right players available at the right time. So I'm going to simulate through the first 10 games and we'll see how we're looking. Also, a very quick announcement, starting September 9th, I'm going to be bringing back my NBA 2K YouTube channel. So if you enjoy basketball or 2K content, I would definitely recommend checking that out. Also, subscribe to this channel. Thanks. Through the first 10, we're doing much better than I expected, sitting at a 7-2-1 record. And over the next 15, we continue to roll, going 9-4-2. And at the 50 game mark, we're sitting with a 26-18-6 record, 4th in the Atlantic and 13th in the entire league. Pettersson's doing his thing with 17 goals and 26 assists for 43 points, while Chandler Stevenson's picking up 40 points, consisting of 13 goals and 27 assists, while Zach Werenski, he's rounding out the top 3 while leading the defense, 6 goals and 32 assists for 38 points. And Jacob Markstrom, so far, he's picked up 20 wins with a 907 save percentage and 294 goals against. And before we simulate to the end of the season, I'm going to give one extension, which is Evander Kane, 4 years at $5.2 million per. When the season came to an end, we're looking fantastic with a 45-27-10 record, 1st in the Atlantic and 7th in the entire league. Pettersson led the team in points with 70, consisting of 28 goals and 42 assists, while Werenski's coming in second while leading the defense, 18 goals and 47 assists for 65 points. And Chandler Stevenson, he's rounding out the top 3 with 21 goals and 38 assists for 59 points. Markstrom's having a pretty solid season, 33 wins with a 924 save percentage and a 236 goals against. Leading the entire league in points is Austin Matthews, 65 goals and 48 assists for 113 points. Leon Draisaitl is not too far behind with 106 points, consisting of 48 goals and 58 assists, while Patrick Kane's picking up 97 points, consisting of 46 goals and 51 helpers. Out of all defensemen, Erik Karlsson's leading the way with 13 goals and 61 assists for 74 points, while Darcy Kemper's picking up 43 wins with a 919 save percentage and a 242 goals against. In the first round, we're taking on the Philadelphia Flyers. 2 Lars Eller goals is helping us take a 1-0 series lead, and then 3 unanswered, including 2 from Matisse Ekholm, is giving us a 2-0 series lead. Philly's avoiding falling to a 3-0 deficit in a 6-3 win, but 2 Chandler Stevenson goals, including the OT winner, is putting us up 3-1. And in game 5, we're winning a close one 4-3, and we're off to the second round. In the second round, we're going to take on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Shesterkin's picking up a 26 save shutout, which is helping Tampa take game 1, but a lone third period goal from Victor Rask is going to even the series. An OT winner from Fast is going to put us up 2-1, but Tampa's able to even the series with a 4-1 win in game 4. In game 5, Larson's potting an OT winner, and that's going to put the Bruins on the brink of elimination, but Boston's forcing game 7 with a close 4-3 win. And in game 7, Markstrom's picking up a 30 save shutout, and we're off to the conference finals. In the conference finals, we're matching up with the Carolina Hurricanes. Evander Kane's helping us take game 1 as he's potting the OT winner, but 3 straight from Carolina is going to help them even the series at 1 game apiece. Carolina is going to continue to roll as 2 first period goals is going to put them up 2-1, but 3 unanswered from the Bruins is evening the series at 2 games apiece. In game 5, it was all Carolina as they're scoring 8 goals. Yeah, that's tough. Like, we did nothing this game. Luckily, that momentum wouldn't continue into game 6 as a late push isn't enough and we're forcing game 7. But in game 7, 2 Sprong goals is going to lead the way and we're falling in game 7. When the playoffs came to an end, the Canes are beating the Blackhawks in 7 games. Out of all players, Fast is leading the way, 5 goals and 11 assists for 16 points. Good thing we signed him when he was a free agent. And Scheifele, he's picking up 8 goals and 22 helpers for 30 points, and he's leading all postseason scores. Varlamov's going to be the Stanley Cup winning goaltender, 16 wins with a 915 save percentage and a 263 goals against. Taking a look at the draft lottery, Florida's getting the first overall pick. We had 7 picks in the upcoming draft, and the most notable prospects were Gaucher, a medium elite potential center, and a high elite potential goalie. So taking a look at who we have to re-sign, I'm not re-signing anyone. I'd be very careful with the length of contracts I'm giving out and the amount I'm paying these players, because we can't have any bad contracts if we can't trade them away. So Ryan Strome, I'm giving you 2 years at $3.7 million, Gaucher 3 years at $1.1 million, Kasha 3 years at $1.75, and then I'm gonna have to give up a third for Kasha. So technically this isn't a trade, it's an offer sheet. This is completely different and this is fair. And our final move is going to be Lehkonen, $975K for 1 season. So I didn't make a ton of signings due to free agency not having what I wanted. Plus I need cap space for the Werenski contract and I need to pay Power soon, so we gotta have space for that. Also, what I really need is an elite playmaker and an elite sniper, and free agency just didn't have that for me at the right price. But I guess I did need to make a ton of signings because we're looking pretty good, 8-2 to start year, but over the next 15 we struggled a bit, going 7-6-2. Through 50 games, we're looking alright, 29-18-3, 3rd in the Atlantic and 7th in the entire league. Once again, Pettersson's leading the way with 18 goals and 28 assists for 46 points, while Garland's picking up 12 goals and 22 helpers for 34 points. And Chandler Stevenson, once again, he's going to round out the top 3, 32 points consisting of 18 goals and 19 assists. Zach Werenski is currently leading the defense, 5 goals and 23 assists for 28 points, while Jacob Markstrom's picking up 25 wins with a 921 save percentage, and a 253 goals against. And before we reach the end of the season, I'm giving Jost a 4-year extension at $4 million per. When the season came to an end, we're finishing with a 44, 32, and 6 record, 3rd in the Atlantic and 10th in the entire league. Not quite as good as last season, but let's be fair, this team wasn't as good. Elias Pettersson's having a bit of a slower year, 25 goals and 44 helpers for 69 points, while Chandler Stevenson's picking up 18 goals and 35 assists for 53 points. And Zach Werenski, while leading the defense, he's also rounding out the top 3, 8 goals and 45 assists for 53 points. And Jacob Markstrom, he's having another great season, 36 wins with a 910 save percentage and 285 goals against. Leading the entire league in scoring is Patrick Kane, 50 goals and 61 assists for 111 points, while Draisaitl is coming in second with 103 points, consisting of 38 goals and 65 assists. And Austin Matthews, he's picking up 50 goals and 51 helpers for 101 points. Leading all defensemen this time around is going to be Adam Fox, 10 goals and 61 assists for 71 points, while Mackenzie Blackwood's picking up 42 wins with a 911 save percentage and 276 goals against. In the first round, we're taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs, and we're the Boston Bruins, so it doesn't matter what team we have, we're going to get past the first round. 3 unanswered is going to give Toronto game 1, but an Owen Power OT winner is evening the series. A Donskoy OT winner in game 3 is putting us up 2 games to 1, and then a late push from Toronto isn't enough, and we're taking a commanding 3-1 series lead. A Mackenzie Blackwood shutout's keeping Toronto in the series, and then a third period goal from Dawson Mercer is going to force game 7. In game 7, Boston's going to close the door in a tight 3-2 win to advance to the second round. In the second round, we're taking on the Pittsburgh Penguins. 3 unanswered is going to give the Pens game 1. The Bruins are evening the series in game 2 with a close 2-1 win. 3 straight from the Pens is allowing them to take a 2-1 series lead, and then 5-1's too much to overcome, and the Pens are up 3 games to 1. A Garland OT winner is going to keep Boston in the series, but a Josh Bailey OT winner is going to eliminate the Bruins in game 6. When the playoffs came to an end, the Pittsburgh Penguins are defeating the San Jose Sharks in 6 games. Back-to-back seasons losing to the Cup champs? That's tough to see. Chandler Stevenson led the way this time around, 3 goals and 7 assists for 10 points, while Kucherov's picking up 15 goals and 17 assists for 32 points. And Marc-Andre Fleury, he's the Stanley Cup winning goaltender, 16 wins with a 917 save percentage and a 248 goals against. Taking a look at the draft lottery results, Winnipeg's getting the first overall pick. We had 6 picks in the upcoming draft, but our best prospect ended up being a medium elite potential goalie. So once again, I'm not re-signing anyone. I would like to bring Fast back, but now for $3.5 million, he's just not worth it. And we also have to worry about extensions. So Pettersson, 7 years at $9.2 million. Owen Power, 4 years at $7.4 million. Stevenson, you're getting a 5x5. Radulov, I'm giving you $3.5 million per year for 1 season. Perron, $3.25 million per year for 1 season. Pavelski, 1 year at $6.7. Kubalik, 2 years at $1.7. And Eric Johnson, I'm giving you 1 year at $3.8 million. So you might have noticed there was a lot of signings for only 1 season, but the reason for that is I need an elite sniper and I need an elite playmaker, and I don't want to commit a bunch of money to the wrong players. But maybe I committed to the right players because we're starting the season 9-1. But over the next 15, we struggled a bit, going 7-7-1, and through 50 games, we're actually looking pretty solid. 30-19-1, 4th in the Atlantic and 10th in the entire league. Pavelski's doing his thing, 20 goals and 30 assists for 50 points, while Pettersson picks up 39 points, consisting of 14 goals and 25 assists. And Zach Werenski, while leading the defense and rounding out the top 3, he's picking up 8 goals and 29 assists for 37 points. And Jacob Markstrom, he's got 26 wins, a 901 save percentage, and 299 goals against. I actually want to see better numbers from you. Yeah, you got 26 wins, but the save percentage of goals against, I need a bit more, my guy. So based on this pace, we should make the playoffs, but I don't think we're going to do any damage. When the season came to an end, we're finishing with a 44-13-5 record, 4th in the Atlantic and 14th in the entire league. So Joe Pavelski, you finished with 65 points. At the 50 game mark, you had 50 points. That means over the next 32 games, you had 3 goals and 12 assists. Yeah, you let everyone down. Werenski's coming in second with 7 goals and 42 assists for 59 points, while Chandler Stevenson's picking up 18 goals and 39 assists for 57 points. Jacob Markstrom, you were alright, 40 wins with a 905 save percentage and 289 goals against. But Brad Marchand, you were the best in the league, 45 goals and 53 assists for 98 points, while Austin Matthews is picking up 47 goals and 50 assists for 97 points. And Leon Draisaitl, he's going to be tied with Matthews with 97 points, consisting of 38 goals and 59 assists. Cale Makar is going to be leading all defensemen with 11 goals and 59 assists for 70 points, while Robin Leonard's picking up 42 wins with a 915 save percentage and a 244 goals against. In the first round, we're going to be taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Timo Meier is going to start the series off with an OT winner to give Tampa a 1-0 series lead. The Lightning continue to roll as they take a 2-0 series lead, and then a 6-1 win is going to put Boston on the brink of elimination. The Bruins are able to avoid the sweep with a late Pavelski goal, and then a Yoki Haru hat-trick is keeping us alive for another day. Yes, you heard that right. Henry Yoki Haru is picking up a hat-trick, and we survive another day. And then 3 unanswers for us in Game 7, so I don't know what's going on. But in Game 7, Tampa's not going to blow the 3-0 series lead, and they're advancing to the second round as we fall. When the playoffs came to an end, Seattle's sweeping the Carolina Hurricanes. Okay, how did Henry Yoki Haru just score a hat-trick? That doesn't make any sense. Like, this game is completely unrealistic. I mean, we already knew that, but Henry Okiharu out of all players, I wouldn't have guessed that. Zach Werenski led the team in postseason scoring with 8 points, while Sid the Kid led all players with 8 goals and 19 assists for 27 points. And Robin Leonard, he's picking up 16 wins with a 932 save percentage and a 202 goals against. Taking a look at the draft lottery results, Nashville's jumping from 9-1. Once again, we're having 7 picks in the draft, and our best prospect ended up being a low elite potential left winger. So now we gotta sign some players and give out some extensions. Podkolzin, 3 years at 1.5 million. Yokiharu, 1.8 million per year for the next 3. Gaucher, 3 years at 975k. Strome, 1 year at 3.4 million. Suter, 3 years at 975k. Gaucher, 3 years at 1.8 million. Letang, 1 year at 9.5 million. Really, I just need some players to fill out the roster. Nutavaran, 2 years at 825k. And Phil the Thrill, you're coming here for 1 season at 1.5 million. So here's my 3-year plan. This season doesn't matter. Austin Matthews is a free agent in the offseason. We're going to give him as much money as he wants, and we're bringing him to the team. So far, that's the entire plan. So ideally, we perform at a high level, but it really doesn't matter. Well, wasn't really expecting us to be this bad. 17, 26, and 7. Yeah, we're not counting this season. Nope, we're heading straight to the end of the playoffs. It doesn't matter. So 38, 36, and 8, and we're 22nd in the entire league. Yeah, that's tough, not gonna lie. Pedersen, you had 56 points. Yeah, we're just gonna pretend this didn't happen. DeBrinket's leading the league with 99 points, consisting of 41 goals and 58 assists. And I have no clue who this guy is, but great work, my guy. Shea Theodore's leading all defensemen, 17 goals and 56 assists for 73 points, while Swayman's picking up 45 wins with a 911 save percentage and a 260 goals against. In the playoffs, the Toronto Maple Leafs are beating the San Jose Sharks in 5 games. Leading all postseason scorers was Kucherov, 12 goals and 19 assists for 31 points, while Mackenzie Blackwood, he's the Stanley Cup winning goaltender, 16 wins with a 936 save percentage and a goals against of 2. Taking a look at the draft lottery results, Detroit's getting the first overall pick while we get the 11th. We had 7 picks in the upcoming draft, but it wasn't a great draft once again, as our best prospect ended up being a low elite potential center. So I'm not bringing anyone back. We got 23 million to work with. Let's go get our man. Austin Matthews, 7 years, 14.2 million. I don't care what it costs. We're bringing him in. Nito Niederreiter, 2 years at 2.7, and then Adam Larson, 3 years at 5.1. Now I understand that's probably an overpayment, but we need a defensive defenseman, and I don't think there's going to be one available soon, so Larson's going to have to be our guy. Evgeny Seshnikov, 2 years at 1.25, Yark Crow, 1 year at 975k, and Markstrom, I'm going to give you a 1-year extension at 4.5 million. Next offseason is going to be the big one. Connor Garland, Evander Kane, and Matthias Ekholm are coming off the books. We're going to have an additional 16 million to work with, so next season is going to be our year. So far things aren't looking that great as we're starting the season 4-4-2, but at least it's better than last season. The next 15 games weren't pretty as we're going 5-6-4, and at the 50 game mark, honestly I thought this team would be looking worse. 23, 18, and 9, second in the Atlantic and 9th in the entire league. Austin Matthews doing his thing though, 30 goals and 32 assists for 62 points, while Pedersen's having a bounce back season, 18 goals and 41 helpers for 59 points. And Werenski, he's leading the defense while rounding out the top 3, 9 goals and 27 assists for 36 points. Jacob Markstrom's doing whatever he can, 15 wins with a 911 save percentage and a 268 goals against. So before we sim to the end of the season, I'm going to give one extension out. Evander Kane, 2 years at 1.75 million. Even at an 80 overall or whatever he's going to be, that'll still be worth it. And not going to lie, I'm starting to regret that Markstrom extension because he's only picked up 15 wins, so I'm a bit concerned. Alright, I'm taking back everything I just said. 46, 26, and 10, first in the Atlantic and second in the entire league. I don't know what's going on. Matthews is dominating, 61 goals and 50 assists for 111 points, while Pedersen's picking up 30 goals and 67 assists for 97 points. And Owen Power, he's rounding out the top 3 while leading the defense, 7 goals and 54 assists for 61 points. Jacob Markstrom, I take back everything I said. You're dominating, my guy. 34 wins with a 917 save percentage and a 249 goals against. Leading all scorers, of course, is Austin Matthews, but we already know his numbers. Not too far behind is Nikita Kucherov, 108 points consisting of 60 goals and 48 assists, while Nathan McKinnon's going to round out the top 3 with 49 goals and 52 assists for 101 points. Leading all defensemen is Cale Makar, 13 goals and 71 helpers for 84 points, while Jacob Swayman's picking up 44 wins with a 926 save percentage and 215 goals against. In the first round, we're going to be taking on the Detroit Red Wings. So Detroit's scoring 7 in game 1. Yeah, that's tough. That's real tough. In game 2, McKinnon's going to pot 2 on the way to a 5-2 victory, and Detroit's up 2 games to none. Boston's able to respond with 7 in game 3, so we're not too far behind, and then 2 Garland goals is going to even the series. 4 straight's going to put us 1 game away from the second round, and then in game 6, 5 straight's allowing us to advance. In the second round, we're going to take on the Ottawa Senators. A Hellbuck 36 save shot's going to give Ottawa game 1, then 2 Comtois goals is giving Ottawa a 2-0 series lead. A 4-1 win's going to put us on the brink of being swept, and in game 4, Ottawa's going to complete the sweep, and we're falling in the second round. round. When the postseason came to an end, Ottawa's defeating the Arizona Coyotes in 5 games. So far out of the 5 years we've simulated, we've lost to the Stanley Cup champions in 3 of them. Yeah, that's tough. Leading our team in the postseason was Connor Garland, 5 goals and 3 assists for 8 points, while Mitch Marner's leading all postseason scorers, 2 goals and 22 helpers for 24 points. And Connor Hellebuyck, he was absolutely dominating. 16 wins with a 942 save percentage and a 172 goals against. No one could stop this man. Taking a look at the draft lottery, the Ducks are jumping from 4 to 1, and once again, we're having 7 picks, but our best prospect's a low elite potential defenseman. Alright, we got 19 million to work with. This is the season we win. Let's get to work. Trouba, I'm giving you 3 years at 5.5 million. McDonough, 2 years at 2.3. Colin White, 2 years at 1.6 million, and Kuznetsov, 2 years at 7.8 million. This is the season we take it all home. Our offense and defense is looking great. We just need Jacob Markstrom to hold it together for one more season. It's all or nothing this season. If we don't win now, I don't think we're winning at all. Boston started out the season fantastic, going 8-2, and over our next 15, we were looking great as well, 10-2-3. So at the 50 game mark, we're sitting at a 31-13-6 record, first in the Atlantic and second in the entire league. Austin Matthews is looking fantastic once again, 29 goals and 29 assists for 58 points, while Pettersson's picking up 51 points, consisting of 19 goals and 32 assists, while Kuznetsov, he's picking up 12 goals and 32 helpers for 44 points. Zach Werenski, of course, is leading the defense, 11 goals and 27 assists for 38 points, while Jacob Markstrom's picked up 27 wins with a 909 save percentage and a 256 goals against. So there's no extensions to give. We're just simming right to the end of the season and see how we finish. Okay, we're elite right now, 58-17-7, first in the Atlantic, first in the entire league. So that means over the last 32 games, this team just went 27-4-1. Yeah, no one's stopping us. Austin Matthews, of course, is leading the way, 96 points consisting of 49 goals and 47 assists, while Elias Pettersson's picking up 89 points consisting of 29 goals and 60 assists. Kuznetsov, he's going to round up the top 3, 19 goals and 57 assists for 76 points. Zach Werenski's having a career year for us, 23 goals and 47 assists for 70 points, while Jacob Markstrom's picked up 42 wins with a 911 save percentage and a 249 goals against. Once again, leading all scorers is Nikita Kucherov with 123 points consisting of 45 goals and 78 assists, and Nazem Kadri, he's going to come in second, 25 goals and 89 assists for 114 points. I could have signed him 2 seasons ago, but I thought his age would have made him regress too much, so that's why I didn't take him. Yeah, that was a major mistake. And I don't know who this guy is, but Marchessault, 52 goals and 54 assists for 106 points. Bro, who are you? I have no clue. Kale McCarr is going to edge out Zach Werenski to lead all defensemen in points with 71, consisting of 11 goals and 60 assists, and Kochetkov, he's picking up 44 wins with a 916 save percentage and a 240 goals against. 6 straight's going to allow us to take game 1. Oh yeah, we're playing Ottawa, by the way, I forgot to mention that. The Sens respond and they're taking game 2 4-2. A 27 save shutout from Markstrom's putting us up 2 games to 1, but Ottawa's responding once again, this time with 5 goals to even the series. 2 straight Matthews goals is going to put us 1 game away from the second round, but our Barkov hat-trick is going to force game 7. 6 goals is going to be more than enough for Boston, and we're advancing to the second round. 3 second period goals is going to help us take game 1. We're playing Tampa. I don't know why, for some reason I forgot to mention it 2 series in a row. Tampa's going to take a close one, 2-1 to even the series. In game 3, 6 goals is more than enough, and Tampa's taking a 2-1 series lead. But then 3 unanswered from Boston is going to even the series. Game 5 was a close one, but a close 3-2 win is going to put us up 3 games to 2. And then in game 6, a Kuznetsov OT winner is allowing us to advance. In the conference finals, we're going to take on the New York Islanders. 7 goals is more than enough, and we're taking game 1. An OT winner from Chandler Stevenson is going to put us up 2 games to none, and then a Jost OT winner is going to put the Islanders on the brink of elimination. And in game 4, 7 goals is going to help us complete the sweep. So here we are, the Stanley Cup final, the Boston Bruins versus the Los Angeles Kings, and we're about to win a Stanley Cup without making any trades. A third period goal from Kane is going to give us game 1. The momentum's continuing to game 2 as we're going to take it 4-1, and then a Colin White hat-trick is going to put us 1 game away from hoisting the cup. And then in game 4, a last second push isn't enough, and with a 4-3 win, we're hoisting the Stanley Cup. Chandler Stevenson led the way for us, 8 goals and 14 assists for 22 points, while Marchessault is picking up 15 goals and 12 assists for 27 points in 16 games. Alright, this guy's the next GOAT because he's absolutely dominating. And Jacob Markstrom, he finally gets to hoist the cup, 16 wins with a 921 save percentage and a 240 goals against. Honestly, this took longer than I was hoping, but we actually did it. We won a Stanley Cup without completing any trades. You'll love to see it, you really do.